Now, your most reliable forecast with First Alert meteorologist Kyle Keel.
Kind of doing a copy and paste of the weather from yesterday to today. Yeah, it looks very familiar, right? We've got the low clouds, maybe a little patchy fog in the distance, maybe a sprinkle or two, maybe a flurry, but no organized rain or snow right now. But I tell you what, those temperatures really have not fluctuated much, not only over the last several hours, but really over the last 24 to 36 hours. Notice since 5 o'clock this morning, we've only gone up or down a degree or two, ranging from about 36 to 38 degrees. In fact, right now at the airport in Moline, we're at 37 degrees, 38 degrees across the river in Davenport, 37 in Rock Falls, Princeton, many other locations across eastern Iowa and western Illinois. And these are where these temperatures are going to stay put here as we head throughout the day. And that's thanks to a north wind at 10 to 15 miles per hour, not really giving us much in the way of warmth, making it feel cooler as well. So certainly the clouds are still hanging tight. We've got a few rain showers and flurries here off to the east, at least being picked up by radar. Could be a couple more of those overhead. But as we take a wider view here, a couple things we're tracking. First, that area of low pressure that moved through last night, bringing that rain and snow, that's now tracking off to the south and east. So as this moves away from us, we will see that clearing that we see out in the plain states move into our neck of the woods. But you also see this elongated area of a warm front here getting east of the Rockies. And as it does push eastward from the Rockies, it's going to make its way toward the QCA. And yes, that spells some warmer temperatures here as we head toward the later half of the week. Now, as for the clouds, yeah, they're going to hang tight here this afternoon and even through the first part of this evening. Notice it's not until midnight that we start to see those clouds kind of dissipate, move off to the east. And if we can get that wind light enough, there might be some areas of fog that do develop once again heading into tomorrow morning. So certainly a trend that we're going to continue to watch overnight. Obviously, we're going to see a little more sunshine here tomorrow. Could see a batch of clouds move through during the afternoon. But as those progress to the east, notice we're going to see those winds pick up from the south and southwest. That means warmer temperatures here heading into Thursday. As I was mentioning earlier, anytime we get a southwest wind over a bare ground, meaning no snow cover and some sunshine, we warm things up nicely here this time of year. So we're talking some 50s here Thursday as well as into Friday. But for today, yeah, we'll talk 30s, maybe 40 degrees in some locations. But notice forecast not really calling for anything widespread as far as 40 goes. Now, tonight will be a little cooler than what we were this morning, and that's because we are going to see the clearing sky and the lighter wind. And notice here toward morning, we're going to start to see that southwesterly component of the wind. So we'll talk low 20s north to mid 20s here farther to the south, and then we'll warm up nicely tomorrow. More of a seasonable day, which really today is pretty seasonal as well. And we're talking average highs right around 40. We'll be in the low 40s here in the metro, maybe a couple degrees cooler north, a couple degrees warmer here to the south. Now, we're talking about that warm up here Thursday and Friday, but I also want to talk about beyond that because we are looking at a cool down this weekend. And this is model depiction here, a couple of our global models at 6 p.m. here on Saturday. This particular model has a pretty strong storm system tracking to our southeast that could pull in enough cold air with moisture around to bring in some snow. And then the other system is a little farther off to the east, has less moisture to work with, coming in weaker, and that would indicate primarily rain. But one thing for sure is after we get that warm spell of air to move in here as we head into Thursday and Friday, regardless of where that system tracks, behind it, we are talking about some cooler air here heading into Sunday. So we'll take a look at the 7-day forecast now, and you'll notice that we'll go from 58 and 59 on Thursday and Friday to the 40s on Saturday with that rain moving in, and then 30s here on Sunday and Monday. So lots to iron out for that system here this weekend. So we'll keep an eye on it. Doesn't look like a huge snowmaker, but could see a few wintry flakes.